Hello, welcome back to In the Zone with Andrew Boris. That's me. My guest today is a little bit of a local legend. You've probably seen him on stage wearing a red suit jacket and ridiculous Hulk gloves with Christmas lights on them. That's with his band called The Benefits. That's the full Benefits when they're at their most populated form. But he also fronts another band called Empaths in Retrograde. That's a newer one, and their new album, The Great, is streaming everywhere. That's their more serious band, no Hulk gloves at that one, and some really great songwriting on that new album that we dive into on this episode. Please welcome Snarky Remarkable.
We're in the zone.
Yeah.
We're in the zone. The zone, the zone, the zone. Oh, the zone. We're in the zone. We're in it. It is about to begin it. I would have said we, but we don't have much in this process. 'Cause it's all the zone. And you're not alone. When you're in the zone, in the zone. Ooh,
That was beautiful. That was the highest effort we've had yet.
Yeah, that was a beautiful time. It really felt like I was and am now in the zone.
Yeah. That's how we do it.
Wow.
Cheers, man.
Cheers. Thank you for having me.
Of course, thank you for coming.
Yeah.
How's your summer been?
Oh, summer's been something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a corneal ulcer.
Oh, what the fuck?
So my eye was just dead and broken, so I couldn't see light, and that was really good in July when the sun was out. So I just spent like 3 weeks in the dark, and now
Wow.
it's fun.
Is it good now?
Yeah, it's more or less good. There may be scarring. I'm going to find that out tomorrow, actually. Or I guess, yeah. Perennially tomorrow. Whenever you hear this, I will be going to see the doctor tomorrow. Because I'm getting old. You know, you get old and then you just have to see the doctor every day.
Yeah.
So, that's my new life.
That's nice.
Yeah, I love it. 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 But yeah, you know, been through drummer crises. Drummers are the worst, eh?
Well,
Just
you've been having...
just constant crisis with drummers.
Because this is the drummer you've been working with forever, right?
Well, we finally found a new drummer, but the last drummer, who's the drummer I've been working with forever, he decided one day out of the blue that he wanted to he couldn't be in our band anymore because he had to he had to take care of his health. And it's like, oh, come on, guy. The only reason why you need to take care of your health is so that you can be my drummer. If you're not going to be my drummer, like, why bother taking care of your health? It's a big paradox that I don't understand how you can make. He made that. This came to that conclusion.
Yeah,
It blows my mind.
that's absurd.
People are just ridiculous. Their health when they're just supposed to be my drummer. I'm giving these people purpose here, and they're just taking that gift.
I'm giving you a reason to live.
They're taking that gift and they're just like throwing it in my face, and they don't know that when they do that, they're the ones who lose.
Yeah.
Then, you know, they're biting their nose biting my nose just to spite their face. It's rough.
So true.
But yeah.
But you found one.
We found one currently, and now the crisis is that they're just so busy.
Oh.
Drummers these days are either taking care of their health or in like
10 bands.
a million, 10 bands, and it's just like, you know, don't you realize that you need to just quit all your other bands? Like, it's like when other artists, like when other band, like there's this guy, he's in a ton of bands. He's a guitar singer guy though, but every time I have a show, his band has a show, and it's just like, you need to quit your bands and think about what's important here.
Right.
Like, keeps missing my shows, which, you know, why deny yourself that joy? So that you can practice or play with your bands at some equally small gig that
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, no one's coming to see either of us, so you might as well just
Just do
stop what
mine.
you're doing and come to my thing. Like, am I crazy?
And so that's for Empaths and Retrograde.
It's for Empaths and Retrograde.
Which is a sick fucking name, by the way.
Yeah,
I love that name.
We were very happy when we came up with it. It took a bit of fighting to get it over all the parties, but then it did, and it's just like, yeah.
So was that you and Ryan who started that?
Me and Andrew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Me and Andrew started that band and then connected. You know, Ryan's just the coolest guy.
Yeah.
So we were just like, yeah, man, come be my buddy. And then he did.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're trying to find another. Like, the goal is that we're just, you know, I'm trying to pick, like, who the coolest hang is over who the better musician is. Mm-hmm. Like, because I just want to be able to hang with my friends, you know, because, like, let's be real here. We're getting old. This world's coming to an end anyway. Music's not that important. So let's just play with our friends and haven't make music an excuse to hang out with our best buddies in the whole wide world.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's unfortunate that sometimes some of our best buddies aren't best buddies with each other, but you know, they're my best buddies, so I'm going with it. But we found a new best buddy. His name's Philip Campbell. He's also from Spectre and Saints and Rogues, and is in way too many bands already, being those two, much more established bands than us. And yeah. So hopefully he doesn't leave us for his other bands, because
you want to be best buddies.
I want to be best buddies,
yeah.
You know? I finally found someone who's like, yeah, you're my best bud. Not that, like, again, the guy who took care of his health, he was my best buddy until he made that horrible decision, and now he's just no longer healthy to me. He's not on the sphere of existence to me. Yeah.
Speaking of not being in your sphere of existence, I have to bring up, I had Jane on the last episode, and she mentioned that, because we were going through we were airing out our old band's dirty laundry.
Yeah.
She mentioned that your drum kit is still at a former band member's house.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
All this band drama.
Yeah, we can't get it. Yeah. In order for our guitar player to get his amp back, he had to break in one day. Like,
so that's it. Jane was talking because Jane has a keyboard there. She's like, I should fucking break a window. And he's
like, yeah, it's a difficult thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And like, I don't think the drummer's after the kit anymore, but like, he sold me his electric kit with his stool, and I still my stool is I now have some skin in the game, and my stool's now there, and it's just like heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Knowing that I will always have to play my electric drums on a cajon. And it's not comfy.
No.
And sometimes I hit the cajon because I don't know how to play drums. And yeah, it's just a wild bands, man. Yeah.
You play on any of your recordings, like, or is it just guitar you do?
What?
On, like, recorded stuff you do, like, is it just guitar, or do you fool around with other instruments?
Me personally? Yeah. No, I can't. I can barely play guitar.
Okay.
If it wasn't, like, if people didn't, like, I'm not much of a musician, I guess. Like, I started playing music because nobody wants to see a poet on stage reading his poems.
Right.
So, you know, I was always a loser poet kid, so I just, like, wrote sad stuff.
Add guitar, and then you can be a rock star.
And then you can be a rock star.
Yeah.
And then while I was doing that, I decided, well, I got drunk in a bar and was forced to play, and I was drunk in a bar and I wasn't good at playing, so I just talked nonsense at the audience and made fun of people, and people liked it. And so for a long time I was just sort of a jokester with a guitar that he could play like poor chordage of D, A, and G,
Mm.
and I didn't play with a pick, so it's just like, that just giant mess that you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
when you just don't know.
Jane doesn't play with a pick. I still have
It's
blood on one
stupid.
of my guitars.
Play with picks.
Yeah.
It's
You got it.
I spent 3 years thinking, oh man, it's too hard to learn how to play with a pick. Yada yada yada. It's so much more easy to control it with your hands, which it's not.
Yeah.
You're not
It's really
controlled
not.
when you're hitting it with your fingers. Yeah, I mean, if you really focused on it, maybe there's some really good finger pickers. But when you're just strumming using your hand,
Just willy nilly.
that is
Yeah.
not finger picking.
Yeah.
That is not control.
Yeah.
When you so like, get over yourself. Play with a pick. It's easier on your hands. You can grow your nails again, and it's easier on like, well, you'll just sound so much better.
Yeah.
And I know that Jane was mentioned by name, and now this becomes a personal attack on her. But I hope she doesn't take it that way. 'Cause you're not the only one. You're not the only one.
I would be down to make it a personal attack.
Yeah? Okay, Jane.
She has to stop bleeding on my guitar.
Stop
for me.
bleeding on Andrew's guitar. Clearly. That's all that happens when you refuse to conform and play with a pick. But I'm an artist. You can't break the rules until you can follow them.
Mm-hmm.
You silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
Just put the mic a little bit closer as well.
Okay. And the trick you should learn is to play with a pick.
Yeah. When were you starting with the poetry on stage guitar stuff?
That was when I was like, I'm old. This is like early 2000s. And yeah, so I was in the Ottawa folk poet scene.
Ottawa. I didn't know
Ottawa.
you-
Yeah, I grew up there. So I was studying theology at an Ottawa University off-campus thing. And then and so I'd go to the Ottawa University a lot, and I ended up finding their little We're All Poets Society, and got into that for a while. And one time, and that became fun, and then I got really self-aware into poetry there. And then I stopped being very self-aware into poetry and just sort of spiraled into this mess of chaos that fit in perfectly with me leaving to Winnipeg and finding out that there's just no room for a chaotic bad musician in this city. The city's too good. Too good. You can't kind of suck at music here and expect to do anything like be happy and play music at the same time.
Right.
You could be happy, but forget your music goals. Start liking who was big at that time. Nickelback. And if you like Nickelback, then you could be happy.
Yeah.
And maybe even play music again someday. And then further be happy, because everybody is reverted to liking Nickelback. It's a great time.
Playing music makes you happy, though?
Yes. Writing a song makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
Writing a good song makes me happy. Playing in front of people, I love doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And recording, all the processes of music I like. I like doing the things. They generally, happiness is a low bar now, but I feel better when I write the saddest song in the world, which is all that's coming out nowadays.
Mm.
But so music makes me happy.
Well, I noticed the Empaths and Retrograde songs are a lot more. Honestly, they're like more serious songs than the full benefit stuff from the Homer Thompson.
100%. Yeah.
And including a couple that are like you've been playing for a while that you just recorded. So there was like, I think this is like either the first or second time I saw you when you were playing with Tyler still. This was like, I don't know, like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
You had that Monkey Fucking Cigarettes song,
Yeah.
which I didn't know that's what it was called, but now I do because it's out.
Yeah.
And I love that one. And then it was like yeah, like I just hadn't heard it. There was
Yeah.
nothing
Yeah.
around it for forever, and now it's out. Now
Yeah,
it's found a
Tyler
place.
actually pulled that one. Like that one was a dead one from like 4 years before I started playing with Tyler.
Oh, really?
And then I started playing with Tyler, and then all of a sudden we were just going over like old songs and stuff, and I put that one forward, and he sort of breathed a new life into it a little bit,
Nice.
which was kind of cool. It's one good thing that came from that. But
Mm-hmm.
luckily, I didn't get to record it with anybody because it was too heavy for it was too heavy for Homer S. Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
And then uh there's no recording of mine and Tyler's band. And so so then we did the yes. One day Andrew I was just goofing off with doing scratch tracks of old songs at Andrew's. And then he did that, and he basically did the whole track that you hear on the Spotify in one night, mostly by himself. We added
Wow.
Ryan did some guitars afterwards, and I did some real vocals, but
Mm-hmm.
like the bass, the drums, the vibe was really presented by almost solely by Andrew.
Sick.
Yeah, one night. So that's one of those where other people just saved a song that would have died otherwise if left to my own devices.
Yeah, it's like 7 years old.
7 years
in the
old
making.
song that I thought was garbage many times, great many times, and needed other people to say, it's okay, because it's always somewhere in the middle. Yeah.
And then the new track, patriarchal
Patriarchal syllogism.
syllogism. What the fuck does that even mean?
No. I think I knew what it meant once. I'm almost followed. Like if my song doesn't have a chorus, like a real chorus that's sticking around,
Yeah.
or if I'm changing my words and there's nothing you can go back to, my goal is just to write because you come up with so many
Just
good
a
titles
nonsense
over the
title.
course of your life
That's pretty fun.
that you
Like,
can't connect stuff to.
because I always try to connect stuff.
Yeah.
But it is fun just to be like,
Yeah.
fuck it, I'll just name this some random shit.
Yeah, like I have another song that we're working on called Trauma Response to the British Monarchy. I don't know. I don't know. So it's just nice to, if you don't have anything, to just take one of those old random strings of words that you really liked, and just make that the title of a song, and try to explain a reason afterwards. I unfortunately forgot what syllogism means. I knew what it meant once when I Googled what it meant, to see if it fit with patriarchal syllogism, and it sort of does.
Syllogism.
Let's see what syllogism is again, just so that we can all know what the meaning of that song is.
Yeah.
Because now the whole syllogism is an instant form of reasoning in which a conclusion is drawn, which shares a term with a conclusion. Oh, yeah, it doesn't work. Well, what's it called? A syllogism is that all dogs are animals. All animals have 4 legs, therefore all dogs have 4 legs.
Oh.
So it's a form of reasoning where this equals it, and because this also is this
Okay.
must equal this.
And we tie it to the patriarchy.
Patriarchy,
just because-
we're really deep.
Yeah.
We're really deep in empath land.
Yeah. But yeah, that was another one that I heard you play that at like an open mic, I think last year. Loved it. And then yeah, I did. I knew that it like didn't fit in what you were doing with your bands at that time. And then now it's found a place.
Yeah. We're trying to I figure it's better to keep everything under one, like keep all your energy into one project, that way that project can have all your energy and can really go. And I mean, it benefits. Luckily, I don't have to do much anymore. That's just, it drives itself when we want to put it in a gear. But yeah, so it's like all my songs that Josh doesn't want, I just give to the empaths, and we figure out how to make it fit. Nice. And if we can't, then I convince myself that it wasn't that good of a song anyway. And either way is right.
Yeah. And are you still writing? Are you working on new stuff for benefits at all, or?
Well, we've got some new parodies. I find, I'm...
Oh, I have one I want to run by you.
Yes.
So, because Shelby and I were just shooting the shit at Folkfest, and I said one, and he's like, oh, that's very benefits coded. I was like, oh, I should tell them. Yeah, it's I need a euro,
Yeah.
etc., etc. The
Yeah.
song writes itself,
Yeah.
really.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're trying to form a benefits tribute band, but instead of tributes, it's just like, I guess we're trying to make a full cover band set so we could do weddings and stuff, but the
Mm,
songs are all also benefit songs.
that's kind of fun.
Yeah, where it's cool, where it's like, we can do dances and stuff, but
Hmm.
everyone hears new words
Yeah.
about how I like feet and
Yeah.
using their phone and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if until we have a full set, you should come up with a bunch of those, and then we could do a parody set together.
That would be fun.
That would be stellar.
Uh,
And then you can play that song.
I need a euro. I'm holding out for lettuce till the end of in the rap. I don't know. It's gotta be lamb. It's
We're gonna
gotta
talk
be.
about how the lettuce spilling out of the wrap. Those darn wraps are never clean
Yeah,
to
that's
eat.
true.
Getting mad at the lettuce spilling
Out of the wrap, yeah. It's gotta be clean. It's gotta be mean. It's gotta be tightly packed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
There's
doing
something
it.
there. There's something
Yeah,
there.
you struck gold, Jerry.
Yeah. What else did we have here? I made some notes.
Oh, you made notes. You're such a professional.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh, is Homer still active? What's happening there?
No, Brady.
Well, I guess that was your drummer.
Yeah, that's my drummer, so he's gone. But it started when my guitar player, Brady, got in a show pony, and he was running his Moontan Rush project, and they were gearing up. And it's like, as much as I should figure that everybody should give up all their stuff for me, I logically was able to understand that if he's in show pony and Moontan,
Yeah.
and they're rebuilding,
Yeah.
that I'm probably going to get dumped. And dumped I got. And then, I had to figure out if I liked working with the other people in the studio, which is what would have ultimately become of us, because we weren't getting gigs.
Mm-hmm.
So it was becoming a song producing outlet. And I didn't see much because Brady was wild. He'd just do weird things in the studio where it's just like, oh, this is magical. And it happened on every song. And it was the stuff where it's like, this is what I'm excited to let people hear, is this weird thing that he did. And I knew that would be gone. So then it was just like, then I slowly after met Andrew, and yeah. And he's better at all that stuff than me. So I let him do it.
But
yeah.
you are the main lyricist.
Oh,
Only lyricist.
well, and there's also songs that, like, whoever's singing is the one who did the lyrics.
Yeah.
So like Ryan has a song that he wrote and put on the album. That's on the album, The Great. Andrew has Drugs Are Fun that he put on the album that he wrote. But yeah, if the lyrics are sung by me, I wrote them generally.
Cool.
Yeah. Because they're, again, at this rate, they're generally my songs that I've had sitting around that are being put forward to be recorded properly. Because, like, I could, the problem is when you just write songs on acoustic guitar and would never listen to an album of songs with an acoustic guitar playing, period, like not even in the background. Like, people who play acoustic guitar need to understand that they're playing the worst instrument. It doesn't sound good. It really gets hard for me to produce stuff, and I'm not going to learn how to play a real instrument. That's not. It's not for me. I'm not going to pick up an electric and go, oh, now I'm really making noise here. So I'm just going to keep on writing songs on acoustic guitar and praying that somebody with talent who plays real instruments will be willing to accept that their real purpose in life is turning my glorious acoustic guitar retchings into quasi listenable music that people will listen to once and maybe listen to again. Who knows? I was trying to go deep negative, but then I'm like, you know what? That's just being a baby.
Well, that is quite the take that it's the worst instrument. I think it's good for writing, though. I mean, you're writing on it.
Yeah. Oh, it's so like
It's great for writing.
it's great for writing because you can have a musical thing, like especially if you write lyrics first, you can have a musical thing right away.
Yeah, and it's got some rhythm.
And it's got the basic thing,
not-
and you can go out there and you can share your song in its most basic format, and ultimately, again, the reason why a song is, one rhythm instrument and a vocal line, or a melody and the reason why they say that all good songs should be able to be played on an acoustic guitar and a vocal is because that's true. Because yeah, it's perfect, most basic pop structure. It's the easiest thing to just go out there and do something with.
Right.
But like, if you're going to invest time into pressing it to something, build it beyond that. I don't know.
But you don't think acoustic, because I don't think you ever made anything like this. Just like acoustic and the extra stuff, bass, drums, but with the acoustic guitar as the main guitar. It's always electric.
I mean, I just like I don't. I mean, I've done with acoustic guitar, bass, and drums. Like, I've done that. I mean, that's bad because then usually I'm playing acoustic guitar, and that's not a good idea. But maybe if I was better at guitar, or if I was better at acoustic guitar, I would like acoustic guitar a bit more. But at the same time, I don't, I just find it. I find that the drummer is often following the acoustic guitarist's hand, and then the bass is following the drum. It just becomes one note musically, which I guess is a thing.
Oh yeah, I get what you mean.
And
yeah.
you end up here, it ends up just being like just only acoustic guitar strumming and the drum at the same time.
Yeah.
It doubles the strum. Whereas with electric guitars, they generally play more spacious unless they're playing punk rock. But then usually the bass is going off.
Be like the attack on the acoustic on the electric isn't as punchy, and so it's not as rhythmic, kind of naturally, and the drums find a pocket.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah, but I also talk out my ass a lot.
That sounds accurate.
Yeah, but I'm not particularly fond of the acoustic guitar, though I love it and love it as a writing tool.
So but you don't listen to anything that's like acoustic based?
Not in a long time. Like sometimes I will mess with, like, I guess Bright Eyes is he played acoustic guitar for a long time.
That's funny. I thought I think your voice sounds like quite a bit like Bright Eyes.
That's
probable. Is he a inspiration?
He caught me in a weird time. Kind of caught more of a terror.
Terror?
A terror, yeah. I got into when I moved out here, a certain blues guy told me that since I didn't play blues, I wasn't a musician. I took that to heart. And then I started really listening to Leonard Cohen and Bright Eyes and other people, and was just shell shocked because I had that there was like this music, these writers existed, and I was like, oh snap, I can't write like that. And I went into like 6 years of like darkness and didn't really do anything with music. Then I really acted out and did like really bad. I focused on the acoustic just really bad. I developed I can't get gigs based on my previous reputation. I'm like, I don't play that trash anymore. But once you're a trash bag, you're always a trash bag. Ladies. And yeah, so where was I? Oh yeah,
Bright Eyes, Leonard Cohen.
Bright Eyes. Yeah, so Bright Eyes participated into putting me into a musical coma for a bit, where I didn't do anything
Because it was too good.
because it's too good.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I had to eventually realize that it didn't. Well, I had to accept that I can write like me better
Right.
than they could write like me, though that's
Right.
not true. Good writers are better than you at most things if you're doing, no matter what you do. You make a pretty good you. There's somebody who that if they really want to do an impression of you, would do it far more successfully. And that's okay. It's not about success. But yeah, so those people put me into so then I had to accept that, and I've sort of slowly been nurturing my inner child, and no. Yeah, now I find that I get hearing that I sound like Bright Eyes a lot.
Yeah.
So I guess I totally copped his style, and if he ever sues me for stealing one of his melodies or rhythms, I won't have much of a defense.
It was really just the voice I
Yeah.
found, though. Just like the way you sing over
Yeah,
top of stuff.
he puts a lot of syllables into his songs. I put a lot of syllables into my songs, so you don't get a lot of the elongations.
Yeah, yeah.
And so you end up having a flatter overtone of your voice, and then when you do have the elongations, it's matching the flatter overtone, which gives you that whiny nasal voice.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's the science behind it. I don't know. Maybe playing in G helps.
Is that your key?
No, it changes.
Okay.
But for a while it was A. Right now it's G. Right now it's definitely G.
A's never been my key, but A's a fun one.
Yeah. Played A a lot. C's a key I've got stuck in for a while.
C's obviously. Yeah.
I'm in cycle. It's cycles.
You hit the capo, or you just go. You just raw dog it.
I don't have that many songs where I needed the capo. I know all the, like, if I'm playing in a bottom, I don't generally sing in B or E flat or G sharp.
I was because like sometimes I'll like put a capo somewhere and then like start the writing process there.
Yeah.
I think is cool
I've done
to,
that
like,
3 times. I've
open
done that
up.
about 3 times and got
Okay.
3 songs from it.
Nice.
I got Facebook was throwing this like other chord like this play all these chord progressions in 10 different way things. Like just it's just it's chord books. Chord books where it shows you the thing, and I just decided, you know what, I got tired of seeing it on my Facebook. So I I just got the books. So I'm trying to learn how to play all the chord progressions that you would use a capo for as well with this book, because I need a book to read when I need to learn. I need somebody to tell me what to do when I'm trying to learn stuff. So I got these books and hoping to use them. They're sitting on a music stand I got on Sunday. That was cool. And someday I will open those books and learn how to play them up the neck and all over the place. And then I'll feel like a real musician.
Was it just chords or what's going on?
Yeah, it's just chords. It's got like the progression, like it's got the classic progressions like the 1 4 5 6 1 6 4 5, yada yada, and then
in different keys,
and in all the keys, so you can see. And then it's got 10 on each page. There's 10 ways to play in that key, that chord progression.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's neat. Hopefully I'll enjoy it. Hopefully I'll learn. Maybe I'll get a song from it. Who knows?
Yeah.
The most expensive song I've got yet. And yeah. So starting out.
It was it mostly old songs in the new album? Or do you have some recent ones?
The new album, She Comes to the City, was pretty new. I wrote it like 3 months before the new band showed up. Then Drugs Are Fun was one that we wrote as a band, sort of. I think it's an even split between like very old songs and like newish ones.
Is She Comes to the City at all based in reality?
Yeah, I had I had a girlfriend who lived in the middle of nowhere, and then, but she, she'd come hang out.
Nice.
So she drove, and I didn't. I'm a loser. But yeah, it was cool.
So what do you think's the ratio of like when you're writing a song, it being stuff that is actually close to reality in your experience, and just kind of going off?
Usually, the first line is the first line is pretty realistic. I'll have a thought of something that is going on at that moment that will, make me feel some form of self-loathing, and I will find a way to say exactly that thing in a moderately interesting way. So like, what's it called? Like for monkey sitting in the kitchen taking pictures of myself, but I can't find the right filter, and I'm frustrated. It was about selfies and all that stuff, because I was in a bit of a selfie obsession, and it was really dumb. It lasted about 45 minutes. I just thought maybe I'll take a selfie, and then I got really into it and really upset that no selfie looked good.
Right.
But yeah, so usually the first line in a song is pretty realistic, and then it devolves into what's the next most interesting thing to say. And by the end of it, it's pretty... it's entirely based on the original idea, but
it goes in its
it goes, and
place,
I say stuff that may not even be true in the world. Yeah. So it starts as something real and ends in a wordplay. As in, we're just playing with words the entire time. That's what a song is wordplay. Don't talk about how this band has such great wordplay in the song. The song is the wordplay. Facts!
I like that.
Yeah, I think so too. I think I just came up with that just now, but I like it. I'm gonna live by that now.
Yeah.
The song is the wordplay.
The song is the wordplay.
So don't go getting cute. It'll be cute if it's true.
Oh,
Not
or
like
if it's
true.
not
Not true as in like
factual.
There's a difference between truth and factuality. Like there can be lots of truth that is nowhere near the facts. When you make a song or any piece of art, you are creating a world, and all that's important is that everything else in that world is true to that world.
Yeah.
That's why like Marvel movies are okay. Because it's all true to the story.
Yeah.
Even though there is no blue guy who's going to snap us into existence or non-existence or whatever, it's true in that world, and that's where the magic happens. Marvel movie magic.
Real cinema.
Real cinema.
I had a line actually that was like, it was about this not factual but maybe true girl who was like, she was all edgy, and then the angle in the song is like, you're not cool just because you're trying to be different. And then so the line was like she's I'm just like well the hook was like she thinks she's cool because she don't like Coldplay and watches movies where the bad guys win and yada yada. And then I said, and Marvel movies aren't the death of cinema. You've never had fun. You just never had fun in your life.
Yeah, that's in your song?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to make sure we're still rolling.
Yeah. That'd be awful if it just stopped on us.
Good.
Yeah. Technology working at its tops.
The last one I recorded,
Yeah.
I didn't have enough space on my computer, but so it started recording.
Yeah.
And it's going good. It's red. It's going. And then as soon as we finished, the whole file like was corrupted. Didn't save anything.
Yeah. That's awful. I have a radio show and we've done that like 4 times.
Oh really? I've heard your radio show. It was like, I don't know, 2 years ago. Alec and I were driving home from practice, and we're like, "Wait, is this fucking?" Because it's you and Josh, isn't it?
It's me and Micah Braun.
Oh, okay. I recognized your voice, and I wasn't sure who it was, but yeah, we're just like, you guys were just talking like absolute nonsense.
Yeah.
We're like, this is great. Is that on U of M?
CKW.
Okay. Yeah.
Winnipeg.
U of W. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Two Princes. It's every
Two
Wednesday night
Princes.
from 10:30 to midnight.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it's pretty good. Nowadays we just go and we talk about still nonsense.
Yeah.
But
Do you put? Is there music too?
oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We just split up stuff with songs and stuff.
I mean, you were talking about like pizza for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Or something. This
We
is
talk
like,
about
a
what's
couple years
important
ago.
on our show.
But then yeah, we're just like, because well, at first we were like, yeah, like, these guys are fucking baked as fuck. This is hilarious. And then as it keeps going, I'm like, wait, like is that Snarky? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it.
Yeah, we used to do it in our garage. Like I used to live with him when we used to just do it in our garage at like 5 in the or from like. It used to be a big ordeal. We'd spend like 12 hours making a 1.5 hour episode.
Oh.
Just because we'd do a bunch of wild stuff.
Mhm.
We got lazy and stopped doing that. But yeah, often it would be like 2 in the morning. And we just got Aladdin's pizza and we just talk about pizza for forever.
So it's not live?
No, we pre-record. It's just so much. Like, do you at 10:30 on a Wednesday?
Yeah,
night,
no, that makes a lot of sense.
Why would I? We used to go in. We used to do pre-recorded just because it was. We do an hour of pre-recorded and 30 minutes live, just because live radio is cool and we had to be there. Or just a good practice to be there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And like the hour would be where we'd spend. Like we do wild, weird things, and then during the live one, we'd just take phone calls from people like, "Are you guys from LA?" And we're like, "No." Calm down. And then but yes, then as soon as after the pandemic we couldn't go in, and then we were like, yeah, let's never go in again, like,
Yeah.
because it's just we can do it on a Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah.
Get it out of the way. You can go there after work, and then we can finish and he goes to work, and it's like we don't have to be at the university from 10:30 to midnight on a Wednesday, and then walk home from the university at midnight Thursday morning. Sorry, but
what do you do for work?
I dispatch taxis.
Dope.
I'm like a supervisor guy, so I get yelled at by a bunch of drivers and a bunch of angry people. It's really great.
That's awesome.
It's wonderful. They pay me more than I'm worth. But I love it in that it pays the bills and it's all right.
Nice.
Yeah. I got the best shift. Just mornings, Monday to Friday.
That is nice.
Yeah. The only thing, I just wish I got to start later and leave at the same time. That'd be great.
Start 6 hours later.
Yeah, leave at the same time. Get paid for all of it.
Yeah.
Boom. Make it happen, universe.
Yeah. Manifestation.
That's what I got this moldavite in my pocket for. Total manifestation powers.
The what in your
Do you
pocket?
believe in the rocks and the power of the rocks and stuff?
Not really.
Yeah, me neither. But
I have a song that's like that. The first line is like, it's about a witch. But it's like, I heard she prays to rocks and things.
nice.
And then it progressively gets more weird because people are like some girls can be like low key like, well, I pray to rocks. I guess like what's this about? And it's like and she like talks to the animals and collects their bones, like weird stuff, but like stuff people would do.
Yeah.
And then it gets into like oh, she fucking makes potions and she kills this and that and drinks blood and
Yeah. Nice. Just gets more and more deeper into it.
Yeah.
So then they're thinking, maybe this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
You're bringing a whole new level of witches further over.
Yeah. That was the
Did you ever
only.
date a girl who identified as a witch?
No, I was seeing a girl for a little bit who like was into the sphere,
Yeah.
but I don't think she would have called herself a witch.
Okay.
Yeah. You?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got married to one.
You got married to
Okay,
one.
Yeah. And that wasn't the problem. The problem was me the whole time. But
Damn.
it was a thing.
Interesting.
Got married to one. She was very nice.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
What was her practice like? What was she doing in
you
the
know,
house?
the bones things and like the furs, and they do offerings and the smudging and the
Smudging? I don't know
smudging.
about smudging.
and all the rocks and all the things. Smudging is in sage.
Oh, okay.
Put it in your corners of your walls.
Right.
And I guess that's not necessarily witch, but they appropriated it as well, or like shared it at the same time. I don't know how parallel thinking works, and all that stuff. But they identified strongly as a witch, which is cool.
I should just become a wizard.
Yeah, I mean, you are a wizard at the songwriting craft, man. I'm so jealous of that. I'll punch the next motherfucker who asks. That line is just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
That one, because I was just going off the walls on that one.
Yeah.
That was another one that like started more normal.
Yeah.
And then verse by verse, it got more fucked up. And then at the end, I'm like, let's just make this guy a fucking psychopath.
Yeah. Like,
and
that song's great.
Thanks,
Made
bro.
me very mad. Not mad, but like you're too handsome to also be good at that stuff. Where it's like, oh, you got the whole world ahead of you. You're gonna be a superstar.
Huh.
Yeah, that song pissed me off in a good way.
Yeah.
If ever I hate you for
That's
something,
fine.
it's good. It means I'm jealous and angry about it.
What's the? I guess we already covered this. Bright Eyes made you quit music for a while. I was thinking like, who's the artist you hate the most?
Oh, in the way that I've called it jealousy. I don't know. Like it's got to be a peer type guy. Because I don't really hate the people who came before me and all that stuff. Because,
Right.
But I don't. But then it's like, all the peer guys here I'm friends with. So it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. And I don't want to slag about bands who just had more success, who I'm not really upset about in that you do things. But like,
Fuck that
if
guy.
you write songs better than me, probably Micah Ehrenberg.
I don't know him.
Oh, he is the best. Or Secret Beach, I guess he goes by now, but like he has an album called Poor Mike's Toe, and it's just, although now it's on Spotify, it's all messed up. It used to have 10 of the best songs you'll ever hear. Now I don't know how many. It has like 5 songs on it. Still the best songs you'll ever hear, but like that he meets all the criteria in that he's from the city. He doesn't talk to me, and his songs are just like, why? You make me so mad that you exist because you're so good. Yeah.
Nice.
But I'd check him out if you haven't yet. Poor Mike's Toe is a great album.
Poor Mike's Toe. Almost a bad name too.
Yeah.
I mean, a good album name, I guess.
Yeah. And he's a guy where it's like, I wish I could write songs like him.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think who that is for me. Maybe like I really love like Big Thief's writing. It's almost my style, not quite. I guess it's pretty my style for like my solo stuff, very folky.
Yeah.
But yeah, because her Adrienne Lenker, she's slid on a few songs from like, how do you come up with that? That's insane. Yeah.
lately I've been able to try to transfer that to being a good feeling, but sometimes it's hard. It's harder for me when they're local.
Yeah.
Just because like, oh, there goes. I'm not even special in my town.
Yeah.
At the one thing that I think I could do is write songs like that. Oh, and Jeremy Williams. Jeremy Williams is just ridiculous. He's so good.
Ooh, I kind of got that a bit with Irvin Miller.
Oh my god!
Right.
Like that, I saw a show. He's like, he is so much larger than life that he makes the room bigger.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, all of a sudden this is a big moment, and it's just like, it's a guy being really cartoony on a blues song.
Yeah.
But he
does it so
he's so
well.
genuine,
Yeah.
and it's so he lifts you up into his realm where he's just like leading Rapture, and it's like you're bought in. And I am so cynical, man. I'm so cynical, but like when Sir Irvin Miller goes on and does I'm like, I am in, man. I know that just looked like I was made. It's just because I can't do an Irvin Miller impression. But like, he lifts he lifts the size of the vent. He lifts everything up.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's scary.
When he's like, you can tell that he is, he's like leaning so far into it, like he's upping it as far as it can go. But it doesn't even matter that he's like kind of putting on an act. It's real at its core, and then he's just fucking making it sick as fuck.
Because like at the same time, when he's off stage, he's still like that, but he's just chilling out.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's not like he's changing the way he interacts. It's just for that 45 minutes, he knows he is what everyone's interacting with.
Yeah.
And then when he's not on, he's still there. It's still him.
Yeah.
Whereas there's others who it's like they would put on, like you can tell if they're putting on that act, and then on the off stage they are completely different as far as the way they talk and mannerisms. But like Irvin is that, I don't know if he's just a really good method actor, but he's that all the time. He's just like a different being out of place.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, where'd you come from, you little blues alien?
Right.
Little blues angel.
Well, I remember because I saw him with Wheel Horse.
Yeah.
And they were sick, but then, because he only sings with them.
Yeah.
And so then I saw him on Instagram like a few days later. I'm like, oh, fuck you! Like he plays guitar too, and he writes that.
And
I'm
he's
like,
so
oh
good.
my
And
God.
like,
so then I saw it, and then I saw his actual his Urban Mill band. I'm like, this motherfucker, man.
And I saw he's jam, he does a jam at the Times Change, and then when he's on, these aren't his band. These people who are on stage with him are jammers who have their own egos about them, about how they play music and stuff, and he's just he's got the guitar and singing. These people he's never played with, he's conducting as their band. They're his band, and he's just takes control of these people who, ultimately give up whatever intentions about music they had to follow him for that little set that they're playing. Yeah. And he just owns. It makes sense that he it's really great that it takes a lot of skill to be a great frontman for your bands. That's huge. Mm-hmm. But when he can just control the stage with jammers, it's
he's
unreal.
And he's 21 or 22, something like that.
He's a baby. He should not be so self-assured. Yeah. I mean, he should be because he's incredible. Yeah. But he shouldn't be because he's a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should not be comfortable bossing around 60-year-olds for old people. Yeah. And he's just like, you guys are going to play with me, and we're going to have a really great time. And they do. Yeah. It's just, Yeah.
Dude, something else.
Oh, it's unreal.
I'm going to see him this weekend. I'm going to Rainbow Trout.
Yeah.
He'll be on Sunday. That'll be a good one.
Oh, nice.
at noon, which is such a
Why do they?
bad slot.
I
but-
guess it's a. It kind of has like ties to like Woodstock and the
yeah.
blues awakening, like first band of the day to welcome in the blues gospel sort of thing. Maybe I don't. If it's based on, I don't think there'll be. How many like?
There are only going to
bands on the
be
bill better than him.
yeah, right.
Like, there's no way that they gave
Yeah.
you 12 on Sunday because
I only knew like
You're-
looking
like-
at the lineup. I only knew 2 bands.
he
and
should
one of
be
them was
he
him.
should be a Saturday night 7 o'clock or at the
Yeah, yeah.
at the worst.
But it is like the Sunday ends a lot sooner, so
Yeah.
he's like third last
Oh yeah.
for the Sunday, which is at noon. But
Okay. Oh, they start at 9 or something on the Sunday.
I think there's one before him, and there's 2 after him, and it ends at like 4 or 3:30.
Okay. I feel like he's not a Sunday morning guy unless he specifically wanted to do a gospel set, which I could also see him specifically wanting to
Oh,
do.
I didn't even really think of that.
That makes sense
Yeah.
to me if that's
Yeah.
what it turns out to be.
You could do some of that.
Like, he could kill it. I hope if you're listening to this before Rainbow Trout, which you probably aren't, do a gospel set, Irvin Miller.
Yeah.
Not to take away from your band, but
I heard he like that's a big influence for stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, yeah,
that's
but
pretty,
yeah.
that's pretty apparent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, who else is on the Rainbow Trout? I know Smoky Tiger's.
The only other one I really know is Fontaine,
Okay.
and then I haven't really listened. I should listen before I go.
Yeah,
To the other
so
ones,
you can
but-
hopefully sing along to some of them.
Yeah.
Because that's the funnest part of festivals.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's not the drugs, though, kids.
The drugs are the worst
Worst
part.
part.
Of festivals.
Don't do them at festivals. Like, can you imagine having a bad time? Like, paying the festival price to lose one day because you messed yourself up so bad on other stuff that costs you so much money? Like, come on,
Despicable.
children. Music is meant to be consumed soberly.
And you've always said that.
I have always said that.
Yeah. What else did I have here? Oh my god. I think we basically covered everything I had.
Wow, we're so good.
Do you try? Okay, how do you balance the humor in your songwriting and real shit?
Well, I don't pay much nowadays. I don't pay much attention to the humor. Like I haven't written any, other than like like with the parody songs. It'll either be somebody like sometimes you hear a funny parody line, a funny line, and it's like okay, I can build a parody. I'm not writing new original, non-parody funny songs anymore.
Right,
That's not happening. Not intentionally, just it's not what's
But
coming.
you could have
out.
like a line or two that
But like
is funny.
Some of
happens to be.
my saddest songs started with a line that was meant to be funny. Like like I mean,
Interesting.
Monkey Fucking Cigarettes was supposed to be a joke song. You know,
Yeah, that's
like
interesting.
sitting in the kitchen
Yeah.
taking pictures of myself, but I can't find the right filter, so I'm frustrated about it. That's a bit of a joke.
Yeah,
It's not a great one. Like it's the start of. It was intended to be something funny.
yeah.
It's not funny. Like Meltdown was supposed to be a funny song that's just not funny because but like I don't go into the funny that much anymore, which is funny because people still say that. Like people go to Empaths in Retrograde shows and like it's amazing how you balance your humor, and I'm like there's no humor in Empaths in Retrograde. These songs are sad, but it's just, if you carry yourself a certain way, I suppose, which would be the way that I carry myself, people are bound to laugh at you.
I could see how there's like, I think there's like hints of irony in everything.
Yeah.
That in that album.
Yeah, well, irony is the most interesting way to put words together. Like, I don't ever want to be so saccharine that it's just like, you know, too, like, it helps you avoid cliche being like, I don't want to be ever too drippy where it's just like sap and syrup and overly like sincerity is it's a hard there's over sincerity that makes me like Rah. You're too sincere, and I don't want to ever be too sincere because so I force myself to not be a lot, which nowadays comes with me putting in super sincere lines and then immediately following it up with like
Right.
the most opposite / ironical line I can think of at the time.
To me, it's like I think you can do that, but like if you're gonna be just insanely sincere, you got to do it in like a dope way. Like you can't just be like brutally honest and have it not be like a cool way of spinning it. You know? Cause then it's just like meh, like
yeah. So I think the irony is my attempt to make the, you know, probably truly accurate and sincere examinations of my crippling depression be something that's interesting. The irony adds interest to the overly honest sentiment that sometimes not even just sneaks in but like overrides everything. And yeah,
you gotta balance it.
Balance. If it's not witty, it's probably something that rhymes with witty.
Shitty,
that's the one.
All right, Snarky Remarkable, I think we'll call it there.
All right,
thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Is there anything you want to say to the people?
I just love you all, and I hope you all find yourself comfortably in the zone many times over the course of your week, your month, your year, and your life.
Nice.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
The zone. Zone.